Everyone's rolling.
Welcome.
Hello to our weirdest films ever review. Finally, we're about a month late.
Today we're watching a film called, is it Zardoz or Zardoz? I can't think of anything else.
I think it's Zardoz.
I've never seen this film.
Neither have I.
Never watched a trailer or anything. I can't even remember how I found it. All I know is that it's got Sean Connery in it and he wears a funky outfit.
In the future, Earth is ruled by Eternals.
An advanced and secret sect of beings who reign over a savage group called Brutals.
The Eternals have created a god named Zardoz to intimidate the Brutals.
Awesome. Alright, so how this is going to work is we're going to just talk a little bit about the film. I'm going to read a bit off of the Wikipedia for it. Then we're going to go away, we're going to cut, watch the film, and then we're going to come back and just talk about our experience. When we're done, we
have a weirdometer. We have this here, the tiny poster of the film.
Where we think it will be.
And we've got quirky, which is quite simple. That was a bit weird.
But for now, here's a little section of the Wikipedia page. Zardoz. Zardoz is a 1974 Irish-American science fantasy film written, produced and directed by John Borman and starring Sean Connery.
Goulash.
And Sarah Kestelman. Okay, so on IMDb it said the budget was 1.57 million and it grossed 6,000, just over 6,000. But on Wikipedia it said it grossed 1.8 million. Still a failure in movie terms.
Yeah.
But not as much as... I don't know where that 6,000 figure
I don't know.
comes
That
from.
just might be on the opening weekend. Maybe.
Possibly. It just said gross worldwide, I guess. I don't know.
Well, yeah. So we're going away to watch this wonderful film, and then we'll let everyone...
And we will come back short.
Yeah. It's really difficult to drink out of this.
We want to die! That's... Yeah. That film was not good. It was not a good film.
That's a very generous description.
There were like elements that were interesting. There were bits where you could kind of see what they were going for, but I would never want to watch it again. I was writing down notes. About 40 minutes in, I kind of gave up, so I don't have any notes for the last hour of the film. I just want to say, it's a 1 hour and 46-minute film. It feels like 3. Yeah. If someone had told me that was a 3-hour film, I would have been like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I got that. And then there's these people called the Eternals?
Yeah.
Or something.
And they'll live forever.
And they can't die. Well, they can die, but if they do die, then there's an artificial intelligence called the Tabernacle, which rebirths them.
Yeah, it's weird.
And so they can't die, but they want to die. They all want to die, and that's kind of a thing. Just that everyone wants to die.
Yeah.
They're sort of isolated in this sort of
from the
little
most of the world
town thing, and the rest of the world is called the Outland. That's where Sean Connery lives. Sean Connery is just an executioner who goes around and has to kill all these Brutals to stop them reproducing. I guess,
yeah.
It's this guy, he calls himself Zardoz. He's actually just a guy called Arthur or something, and he's got facial hair, but it's Sharpie.
It's Sharpie drawn.
It's just Sharpied on, and the film starts with just his floating head across the the DVD thing when you leave the DVD on, but you don't play it. It does that thing.
That's how the film starts.
That's how the film starts, and he basically just tells you that he wants to die.
And I long to die,
but he can't. So, spoiler, in case you want to watch this film, don't recommend it. He genetically bred Sean Connery in order to break into where the Eternals are
and kill them all
because they want to die. Sean Connery ends up killing him in a giant floating head thing
in the first 5 minutes.
Keeps talking about penises for some reason.
The penis is evil.
When he said that, I literally turned to Bertie and was like, did he just say penis? That's literally 5 minutes into the film, and it's already fucking insane. I've also got down this film fucking sucks. So basically they all want to die. There was a weird scene where like they explained that all the Eternals are like impotent.
Yeah.
They can't breed.
There's that weird scene there's like a good like 10-minute section of the film where they just keep talking about erections.
Yeah.
For no reason.
And they try to give Sean Connery an erection and kind of fail, but then the woman just sort of looks... all the Eternals have psychic powers as well, which are never really explained.
It's not clear as well if you're going in blind. It just looks like they're acting funny.
I had to read the plot on my phone because there was literally no way I could decipher the plot from just watching the film.
No.
Because there's nothing. It's like... I don't even fucking know. Some visual elements which obviously are trying to be like surreal and shit. There's probably some message about class. There's no real message.
There's no real structure to the overall film.
No.
Like, nothing.
Not at all. Where are we putting it? I don't want to put it in batshit insane.
Because it's not.
Because I've seen films that are weirder than this. I think I would put it in what the fuck.
I would put it in Fever Dream.
Fever Dream.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, no, I can agree with that. I think it's like a high Fever Dream, a low
I'll just
what
put
the
it
fuck.
there. That's kind of where it sits.
And that's where Zardoz sits on the weirdest films ever.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a supercut of all the weirdest scenes
God.
out of context.
But nobody could quite determine how this becomes this.
I hate all women.
Caution, you are approaching the periphery shield of Vortex.
We want to die.
Kiss the bride, young man. Kiss the bride.
This whole film was a fucking mess.
I expected this to be a lot funnier than it actually was.
We did laugh a lot at some points.
Yeah, but it wasn't nearly enough for us to keep us entertained the whole
No.
way through.
Don't recommend. It's not even particularly weird.
It was a chore to sit through.
It was, towards the end, it really dragged. I mean, it drags in the middle as well. The start bit was interesting, because it was just fucking insane.
Yeah.
But then once, like, the sort of insanity wears off a little bit, and you're just left with
Sean
the
Connery
actual
running
plot
around
and Sean
shirtless
Connery, running around in a thong, basically.
for like a good hour of the film.
Then it kind of drags. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of fucking drags.
Yeah.
So that was the first episode.
Yeah, I don't.
Of weirdest films
I
ever.
don't. Can we do a film next where one of us is actually?
Yeah, we will do that. Oh, we don't know. We haven't fully decided what we're going to do next.
No.
But we do have a list of films that we want to get through.
Yeah.
So, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
We will see you next week. Are we doing them weekly?
Bi-weekly, I think. Every 2
Bi-weekly.
weeks.
Cool. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
We want to die.